Hello, it's Crafty Ria, and I am so glad you are joining me today for another video. Today I want to make two quick Halloween cards because I have this piece of paper left over from my Halloween collection from Echo Park, and I thought these two cut-aparts went really cute with it. I'm going to use this one on the front, and I thought this guy looked really cute with the candy on the back. And I know I have enough here to make at least two cards. I received this adorable paper in Happy Mail lately, and I do want to use that. I'm also going to use some of this beautiful black glitter paper. I have some Trick or Treat ribbon, and also some gorgeous tape that I got from L Beads. This glitter paper also came from L Beads, and also BB Craft has it as well. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get started. I have two card bases, which are A2 size cards. They're 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Just a regular piece of cardstock folded in half and cut in half. I got my cardstock from the office supply store. Just a regular office brand. It's nothing special. So I'm going to start by cutting this paper because it matters of, which way it's facing. It has to be up and down. This side I don't think matters as much, although the lollipops are standing up. So maybe I will keep them both the same. I'm going to go ahead and cut this at 4 1/8. And I'm going to go ahead and cut a second piece at 4 1/8 as well. And I don't think I would have enough to make a third card. Nope, this is less than 4, so that wouldn't be enough to make another card. And then I'm going to cut this at 5 3/4, or I'm sorry, 5 3/8. And I will cut this one at 5 3/8 as well. Oops, underneath. These will be quick and easy cards, and I'll set those aside. So I have both of my bases cut down. They're both pretty much the same. I'll have one for the front and one for this design and one for the other, and they fit on there really good. I have that one and this one. Very good. So we'll go ahead and use this one first. I thought I would use this cute girl, Too Cute to Spook. I think she goes really good on there, but I do want to use some of this paper to mat her on, just so she pops a little bit. I'm going to cut this cut apart down a little bit just so I have a little more background room to work with. I'll take just a sliver off the bottom and a sliver off the top. I just want a little more of that background paper to show. And then I'm going to go ahead and just mount her on here with just a little bit of a border. I have my tape runner handy. Oops. It helps if I put the tape actually onto the piece instead of onto my mat. The great thing about this tape is that it rubs off really easy. I put some new tape in my tape gun last night. And I tried a trick with it. I will show you in just a second. As many of you know, I've been having some trouble with my tape gun where the tape winds itself around this piece here. So what I did before I put the tape in at all, I took a little bit of oil. I happen to have a bottle of cuticle oil on my desk. I don't think it really matters what you use. And I just put a little bit on that. You know, I rubbed it into my fingers and rubbed it on there. And I thought, well, maybe the oil will keep the adhesive from sticking on there. And I'll just add more oil to it as I go. We'll see if it works. I thought it was a good thing to try. And then I'm going to just give this a trim. I think I'll put it this way so I can see more easily how much of a border I'm leaving down here. And I'll do it the same way. I'll let it hang over the edge so I can easily see my border. There we go. And I think that came out pretty even all the way around. And that just gives it a little bit of a sparkly edge. I do want to put the tape on here before I adhere it down, and I'm going to go ahead and adhere this flat down on there without any dimension because I do want to send it to someone and add some extra goodies to the envelope, and I don't want it to be too thick. I thought this tape, it's like washi tape, and it is very glittery and pretty. I thought it was perfect. And it tears really easily with your fingers as well. And I'm just going to place this down and fold it over onto the back. And then I will just add adhesive to the back and stick it down on that card front. Make sure my card opens the right way. And when I add something to the front of the card, I'm holding the opposite corners, and then I'm going to line up these two corners before I place it down on the card. I keep my fingers up underneath those two corners. There we go. So we have that. I will set it aside for right now. Then we have this one. And I really love this piece of paper. I think it's pretty awesome. And I like the way that the ghost looks on there. I do want to give this just a tiny trim off the bottom. Not much. I just want to make sure there is enough room to be able to see some of the candy behind it. And then I will put him on there, and then I will put the trick or treat ribbon right on the front of this piece. So let me give this ribbon a trim. I'm going to try to put my adhesive right on the back of that ribbon. That worked out pretty good. Alrighty, and then he will go on there just like that. Very cool. Let me go ahead and adhere everything down I really like ghosts for Halloween. They are one of my favorite things. Ghosts and jack-o'-lanterns, I think. And then I will put this down. I'm going to use some of my tape on it, and then I'm going to add a little bit of glue as well. I have my Elmer's glue. This is Elmer's Glue All, and it is in an art glitter glue container because I happen to have the container with the fine metal tip. And if I didn't know the difference, if you put them both in the same bottle and I did a blind test, I probably couldn't tell you the difference, tell you which one was which. The only difference I notice is the price. All right, so let's go ahead and put that down. And I'm going to do the same thing with this. Since this paper is so wrinkly, I want to make sure whatever I put on it has a really good adhesion. So that's why I'm using tape and glue. The glue will get down in the cracks and crevices, and the tape will get on the higher surfaces of that crinkly paper. You probably don't need much of a fine metal tip for this because I want a lot of glue on there, I think. I don't know if you can hear my bird Crichton. He is crazy. He must hear something outside that he's talking to. I have this great sheet of stickers that came in the Echo Park Trick or Treat collection, and I thought I would use a couple of them as embellishments. I want to put something down here, and I wonder if this would be okay. It might not. It might blend in with the background too much. Let me try something else. This little guy, I'm going to just go ahead and put that right on there. And I don't think this one needs anything since it has the ribbon and all of that dimension. But I thought this one needed a little something down there on that ribbon. There you go. I hope you enjoyed these two really quick and easy Halloween cards made with the Echo Park collection. You can use this same idea for any of the collections. They generally have the cut-aparts and then the pattern paper that coordinates with it. So it'll give you an idea to use for any collection that you might have. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate you. If you haven't yet subscribed, please click that subscribe button right down below. And then while you're there, click on the bell so you're notified when I upload a new video. I also have a wonderful Facebook group, Create with Crafty Rhea. I would love to have you join me over there. And then also my Patreon page, if you would like to receive a card kit in the mail or some happy mail. I'm featuring this collection, mostly Halloween stuff, in the October subscription, so you still have time to get in on it right up until the end of the month. Thanks again for watching, and I do appreciate you. And until the next video, you know what to do. Go get crafting. Bye-bye.